Welcome to a chat with O.T.F, where we want you to feel part of this conversation and feel at home and like you're talking to your family. Today, in the studio, aka my office / my bedroom, we have
Victorious 007.
oh, yeah. And
Dan Matt.
Are you a Matt?
You can call me Daniel.
Disgusting.
I think the one thing that I forgot to do last time was doing the intro. I was supposed.
So did you do it yourself? Or?
No, I just I pretty
Because
much.
we didn't do an intro.
We didn't do an intro where like I was like, hey, yeah, this is Daniel, this is Victor. What is your AK?
What's that?
What is your AK?
007.
Wait, what
Can you
is
please
that?
turn off that speaker? This guy is not serious at all.
What do you mean, was my AK also known as my nickname?
Yeah, what's your AK?
007.
Talk on the mic while talking.
007.
Who calls you 007?
A lie?
I call myself 007. It's Vic 007.
That one's
Get
news-
with the
Oh,
This
it
one's
is
to me.
low key. No, but it's like victorious.
His
Victorious 007. Vic 007. What's the difference?
your handle is 007,
Wait, no, but
nobody
no,
calls
we
you
need to.
007.
Yeah, I mean,
we need
but
to break
that's
this
it. That's
down.
what it is.
So where did the 007 come
I
from?
like to be stealth, you know?
You like to be what?
I like to be stealth.
Spell.
Stealth.
Victor, say it again. Stealth.
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 You should ask him to spell that, or else that's what you should do.
Just to spell Kamarudin.
Nonsense.
Do you know how to spell Kamarudin?
Nonsense. Yeah, I guess. Wait,
What is
So-
your
so-
AK? What are you talking? What is your AK?
I don't have no AK. It's literally my name. Like my IG
First
name
of all,
is my name.
I need to query your mother. Where did that name come from?
What name?
Justice. Like why?
I think I asked. I never asked because I don't.
There's
got to
be some kind of meaning behind it, though.
Yeah, apparently there was like an uncle or an important person in the family that they looked up to, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna name your son Justice based on him or whatever."
Was he looking for justice for something?
Okay, I want that.
Nah, but then the funny story is that I have a cousin that is named Emmanuel, and his dad is Justice.
So is
So
it
my
justice,
dad- and my-
justice runs in the family.
But then my dad's
Dynamic?
name is Emmanuel, so it's like hella weird.
So wait,
yeah.
your brother is Emmanuel Jr.? Is that no?
My brother is
Yeah,
Emmanuel Jr.
Emmanuel is
Yeah.
Emmanuel
Yeah,
Jr.
My brother
okay.
is Emmanuel Jr. Yeah.
That is super weird.
Would you guys do that?
Do what? Name your
If
kid
you were
Junior?
to have a
Vic
son,
Jr.? I
would
don't
you
know.
call
I
him
don't-
your- would you give him your
I
name?
don't think it doesn't work. Victor Jr. It doesn't work.
Why not?
It does not work.
Dan Jr.
Dan Jr. can work.
Yo, that would actually be.
I would do it.
I would actually do
Justice
that, though.
Jr.
I'm
JJ?
calling my son
JJ.
Justice.
JJ.
And your son will call your son Justice.
Justice
And then
Junior
one after. Until we have Justice the 11th. I don't care, bro.
Justice the
This
11th.
legacy must pass.
Justice the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth guy.
But then, yeah, wait. Don't you like get called like first or second after like you pass away? For example, like if I was to have a junior, he would be called junior the whole time until
Yeah,
I
Junior
pass,
would be
right?
the second, right? So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
if it was Justice Junior.
So then when I go away,
Justice
then
the
he
second.
becomes the second, Justice the second.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's dope.
And then if he named,
That's
if
dope.
he
I'm
named
not
his
gonna
kid
lie.
Justice, it would be Justice the third.
Yeah.
And that's how that's how it should be. The
Imagine.
legacy will continue.
Imagine.
No, you have to. Why
like-
not?
this is
Why
how-
wouldn't you do it?
I don't. Why did? Okay, I don't know why in the days like the kings and all the people back then like duches the first, the second, or whatever. Like,
I
is there a
think
reason why they did it back in
maybe
the day?
there's something about the name. I don't know, but
But not even that.
William the First, Charles the First.
But they actually do change their actual name. It's not like, for
do you
example,
mean they
I know
change their
Elizabeth
name?
was Elizabeth, but like other kings, for example, or queens in the past, like once they became, I guess the queen or the king or whatever, they changed their name into like, I don't know, from Daniel to like William or whatever, just to have like a royal name or whatever. I'm not sure. But I remember seeing that based on like The Crown, of course. That's not a reliable source, but I like the show.
honestly, I feel like parents that recycle names is just because they're like too lazy to come up with names for their kids. Like it would just be easy to just call my son Daniel Jr. Like, hey,
Yeah.
that's your name. I don't have to think about it. As it's
No, but the other weird thing about that shit that I remember noticing was they basically keep like the wealth within the family. Like they're marrying like second cousin, third cousin, and shit like that.
yeah, no, that's a whole
Which is
different ball
weird.
game. That's a whole different ball
Yeah.
game.
wait. I don't know if I.
Yeah, no. They're somewhat all related to each other. For example, that's why pretty much it was a big deal when Black shorty from I don't remember L.A. that married the what is the son's name?
Oh, William? Is it William?
again? I think it's William.
Is it
right?
William?
It has to
The
be.
queen's son. That,
Yeah.
That left the.
Diana's second kid.
Is it Diana's kid?
Bro, we have no idea.
I have
what's
no
going on.
clue, man. Like, I don't follow these people. They don't know me. I don't know.
Do you
them.
know they're very important?
To who?
Did you, were you not aware that they pretty much the queen was only in Nigeria at some point?
They don't own us anymore, as far as I know. But they still own Buhari. They own Buhari, but they
You
don't
should
own
be
me.
knowing this.
I know nothing about British royalty. I bet.
But yeah, well, based on what I looked at, they pretty much keep the wealth within the family and like,
Well, that would make sense.
yeah,
They
it's
don't want.
weird,
They don't
though.
want the black people to come and steal it.
But wait, we do that too in Africa.
But what
We don't do it to that extent, but it's like if you're gonna marry a family,
Yeah, no.
we
but
want to
back-
know that
yeah.
the family name is pretty much it has a name.
But wouldn't
Yeah.
it be the last name that would like? Yeah, it's your last name you're trying to carry on to your future generation.
Yeah, that's what they
so-
do. Back home, it's pretty much like they find you a wife, or they try to find you a husband from a wealthy background.
That's true. That's why y'all need to watch Bridgerton in Madasakas.
I don't want to watch people that are sipping teas all day.
A lie.
I
No,
want to
you
watch
you
basketballs,
understand
basketballs.
the
I lie?
royalty, the name.
But no.
so
I did watch it like
The
snippets of the
Dukes,
first
the-
episode.
Wait,
they were
so-
pemming
so-
is good.
so
2
is-
minutes into it. There was just action.
That's not the reason why you should watch.
That's why you were watching it. I know that's the reason why you were watching it. Don't try it.
Oh, that type of action, eh?
Daniel, bro, if Daniel doesn't see cheeks within the first 5 minutes, he probably tune out.
No, you have to simulate reality, and people have
Jesus.
sex in real life. So
Is that so?
These them sexual deviants.
Sexual deviance as well.
Nah, but yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it. I guess. Okay, yeah. So this whole episode is supposed to be about like the recap of 2020. What was the best show that you guys watched?
Best show in 2020?
Yeah.
Ozark.
Oh, fuck.
Have you watched
I've
Ozark?
actually not gotten.
Oh my God, Ozark
Overrated
is
show.
no, Ozark is
Overrated
great.
show.
You have to watch that show. You have to. Well,
I stopped watching it like middle like season 2.
no,
'cause I was
bro.
like, it's
Well, I
getting
started
dull.
watching it.
The action was great. The first season.
Nah, everything was great, man. You have to, bro. I really liked the show. I really liked it.
What did you like about it?
Just-
Is it because they were smuggling drugs and then they were also like cleaning the money?
Yeah, no, but the fact that he was trying to get out of it, but he
Criminals.
just kept on. He just kept on
Did you watch Narcos?
falling into trouble. Like
I
he
did
just-
watch Narcos, of course. I watched Narcos. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
You see, I never got interested in like all these narcos and
You're
what's
watching
that other
Ozark,
one?
That's pretty much.
Breaking Bad. Like the fact that people talk about it so much, like just pushed me away from it.
And that's the same thing that happened with. Well, actually, I can't say that about.
Like The Walking
Narcos.
Dead and stuff like that. Like people
Yeah,
talked about it so
I
much
could
that
never get into The Walking Dead. Like, I think didn't we start it at some point and we just kind of fell off. Man, yeah. There's some shows that even if you give it like a few episodes, you don't. Really
I'll give
get
you
into
one
it.
that was also.
So, do you
great.
like shows that basically when they kick off, you get to see action?
No,
immediately?
after the first, it's not necessarily action. Like, it doesn't have to be like an action-packed show.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, if you can't hook me in the first episode,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
there's something-
Yeah, no, you have to hook the person.
What?
No, that is a requirement.
There
That makes
has
no
to be-
sense.
No.
That
there
is
has
a
to be
no. At
something
least
that-
there has to be something that will push you to the next episode.
Exactly. Yeah. And there was a lot of shows that I started and I watched the first episode. I was like,
Yeah,
I
this is
respectfully
not it. This is-
disagree.
this
I
is
feel
not
like
it.
if you're gonna give me the juice and the nectar of the whole show,
I mean, it hasn't. No,
the
you
first
don't-
couple of episodes, what am I gonna like?
No,
what
so
am-
you don't
I want
ha-
the
you
show
don't-
to basically be lengthy and have a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
but, like-
I feel like if we basically go from the fact that I have to basically try and appeal to this person and try and get their attention immediately, what's gonna end up happening is that you're gonna basically not gonna have good content for the remainder of the
But
season.
here's the thing. Here's what I'm talking about. Is that on the first episode, you give the person enough juice and tantalizement.
Give
so
me
that they
give me a
can-
good show that had that. That didn't basically
Well,
wind
what
out,
is that?
wind out being soft. Because I've heard about the great what is it called, that show that had 8 seasons,
Game of Thrones.
Haste.
that one.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Haste. Money Haste. Money Heist or whatever.
You said haste?
Yeah, it was.
You said what?
I don't
Money
know.
Heist?
Don't come
You
after
said
me.
what?
English is
Bro.
my fifth language. Don't come after me. Don't come
Money
after me.
Money Haste.
English
Money
English is
Heist.
my fifth language. Don't come
No,
after
no,
me.
but see, when
Money Heist was good. That was
Don't
another
say
good.
it again. It's Money Heist.
he's still saying
For fuck's sakes. Bro, what school did you go to? What's going on here?
Relax. Okay, relax.
Nah, but there's some shows, actually Game of Thrones, that I had to be patient with because the first episode of that show is definitely a slow burn.
What, Game of
is
Thrones?
a
So then how did you make it through 8 seasons?
Did you get hooked on it?
No, it took a couple of episodes for me to get hooked on it. And so the one thing I had going into that show was just the hype surrounding it. I'm like, okay, well, I've seen the first episode. I'm not that big on it. I'll give it a chance because people have been saying, "Oh, this show is amazing," whatever. But man, once you get through the first season, bro, you are hooked. Like you are hooked. And then they completely botched season.
Look at how you contradicted yourself.
What's
You said the episode when you
no,
have
no,
to,
no, no, no.
you have to
I'm
be
saying
into it.
no.
And now you just said that it
normal
started
circumstances.
sluggish.
Under
But then I
normal
watched 8
circumstances, I'll
seasons. You
turn
see,
it off
you watch
after
8
one-
seasons because in the beginning they didn't give you all the juice. If they give you all the juice in the
No,
beginning,
he
you're
only
not gonna
watched.
have
He
8
only watched it
seasons.
because of the hype around
Yeah.
it. Like everyone was talking about it.
I mean, if it's
and
a-
he didn't want to
yeah,
be left
exactly.
out. He didn't want to, feel like
Honestly,
the kid that didn't have any
You're
lunch.
mad.
follow boys.
no. See, it wasn't even about being left out. Like, I mean, if people were saying this is a great show, like, I would want to get on it. Like, see, it's not because I want to be part of conversations and shit.
Nah, Daniel, you want to be part of conversation?
follow guys. Follow.
No, it ended up being good. I liked it, but the last season they just completely botched.
That's what
the show.
everybody's saying about the
Destroyed
Mandalorian
the
right
show.
now. Like, it's
About the
so
what?
good. The Mandalorian.
Did he say it right?
Mandalorian.
I said it right.
You said it right the first time.
Mandalorian. You get the show, right?
Mandalorian.
You're doing well.
It's the Mandalorian guy.
Potato.
Jesus.
Or whatever
I
they
think
say.
it's tomato, but
Potato.
Yeah, I think the
clearly
thing-
you understand that there's some language boundaries here. So
Oh,
it's okay.
since the person
It's okay.
that's
It's okay.
just
Let's not-
You're not
let's
the one to
not.
talk. You're not the one to talk.
somebody that says Kamaruddin.
I didn't say that on the podcast. So far, I've been good.
Well, after we've corrected you, how many times?
Fair enough.
As well.
Camaraderie.
So yeah, your best show was
I have top two. Money.
your best show.
Money Haste.
Okay.
And Ozark.
Oh. What is your best show?
My best show, man, that's a good question. I've seen a lot of shows, but a lot of them are nerdy shows too. The Expanse on Amazon Prime.
What's that
If
about?
you're
It's
into like
about a space and all
sci-fi,
that.
space exploration,
Isn't there a movie
shit.
about that too?
I don't think so.
There is a movie about
But
that.
the whole premise of the show is literally like, okay, humanity, it's far in the future where like humanity has sort of colonized the whole solar system, but then there's different races of people. So they're the Earth people, and then there are the Martians, and then there's like the Belters, which are people that were not born on either planet.
Do they look like different?
On Earth or Mars?
So the thing is, let me not get all scientific here, but they were born on like
Nerd out.
asteroids and moons and shit.
They were born from rocks?
So they can't. Yeah. No,
Hey.
they were born on.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think the issue is they can't come to Earth because the gravity, their bones and muscles
Will not
are
be
not
able to
developed
handle it.
enough
Okay.
to be able to survive the gravity on Earth.
So they have chicken
So if
bones.
they come here, they would literally like die, literally. So it's literally politics. Like Earth is trying to bomb Mars, and then Mars is trying to kill everybody. Like, it's such a good show.
Is there cheeks?
Yes, there's
Oh, Lord.
cheeks.
Oh, Lord.
There's cheeks.
Oh, Lord.
And
Wow.
no,
Well,
there was-
just knowing
Why?
that you like to watch.
Hey,
Yes,
Dexter.
it's not-
In Dexter, there's plenty cheeks.
What
That's
is
very,
Dexter's about?
It's about this kid that he got his family murdered in front of him, and then he turned psychopath. But he only kills bad people. You have to watch the show. You have
he's
to
a
watch.
serial
Why are you
killer
into
that
shows like this?
kills
It is
serial killers.
amazing. It was recommended by a great friend of mine, and I got it Very, very, yes, very, very good
Everyone
show.
was tired of these murder mystery shows. Like
I actually have
No,
a show.
dude, no. This one.
No, when you put me on Lucifer, wait, it wasn't you that put
Why
me
are you
on.
people
put
watching
me
The
on,
Devil?
I'll put you on The Mentalist.
The Mentalist.
That shit is fire.
It's literally the same shit as Lucifer.
Nah.
So you have
The
been
way
watching-
they break
you have
it
been
down,
watching The
bro.
Devil.
Every episode
Nah.
is a murder mystery. I'm like, people are literally dying every day in these shows.
But that's someone's job,
There's some
though.
big mystery to
Well,
solve.
it's
That's
life.
someone's job, though.
It's life. People
No,
die.
In
I
America,
don't
like
think it's
we don't
real.
watch it. Like it's not broadcast as much as they probably should. But there's a lot of people that die, and there's a whole bunch of murders and stuff. So there's an
They
investigation.
solve the murder in 1 week.
behind it.
Like literally every episode, they solve the murder. This is mentalist guy. Somehow he knows people things that people don't even know. It's just
Nah. Dexter is
That's
not.
crazy.
Is absolutely not like that. You have to watch the show, but you can't find it on Netflix anymore.
it's okay. I don't plan.
We
on
we
watching
have
it.
Never
we have
mind.
methods.
It's
We-
not.
We have methods.
Yes. Of course you do. People that work at.
Favorite one is
The Expanse, and
Yeah.
then there's The Boys on.
yeah, you did
That
tell
show
me.
was
Prime.
actually pretty good.
Have you seen it?
I mean, I saw it with you guys.
You start.
But isn't
you
it-
started
we
it. I don't
we didn't
have
watch the
Prime.
whole thing.
Why don't you have Prime?
Give me yours then.
Who doesn't have Prime?
Who has Prime?
What?
What's your question?
Everyone has Prime.
No, but not everyone.
it's
has Prime.
complimentary with having like Prime for Amazon.
I don't order on Amazon every day like you.
The whole year, there's a whole pandemic. How did you buy stuff?
I didn't need to order anything.
That's why you don't have your TV.
That's why I have a TV, because I didn't need to order anything.
I'm keeping this shit in. I removed some of the roasting in the first episode. But I'm keeping this shit in. I don't care. I don't care, bro.
I have TVs. Don't come for
That's
me.
why you don't have chairs in your apartment.
There are chairs. I bought chairs in my house.
Bro, a whole chair.
Chairs, couch, sofa.
Wait,
Leather.
which day were we were talking about it when I was making fun of you? The first day I went to this guy's house.
The first and only day
we
he came
literally
to my house.
we stood looking at,
I literally moved in like months before you showed up. I don't know what you're talking about.
like we literally stood and we're talking for almost an hour. There was no chair, no TV,
No
nothing.
painting.
They
no
were
nothing.
Come on,
I mean,
don't
there's
shame
no
me in
chair.
front of people. What are you doing?
But hey,
You should get Amazon
were
Prime.
you guys like
Moral of the
decorating
story.
like your bedrooms when you guys were younger?
What?
Did you guys put any form of like painting?
I shared bedroom with like five other people. What do you mean
True.
decoration?
Majority of my life, I was in a shared bedroom.
There's
So,
no
like,
such thing
there
as
was-
decoration.
All you need to have was just a bed.
You didn't have a little
You knew
poster,
your
a
side
little-
of the bed.
Nope.
You are either in the middle or the far.
I think that must be an African thing. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
people
get it
that are
either.
born in Italy, you probably had.
I didn't
what?
have it either.
You
I
had
didn't have it either.
what is that? Cartoon that was like a car. The car cartoons.
Cartoon.
Cars. That's cars.
A
You
car
probably-
cartoon. What is it? Cars. Common sense. Seems to not be so common nowadays, Abby.
I didn't give it that name, but I guess that was. No, but you probably had a bed that had the car, a bed car.
A car bed.
What?
Yes, bed
No,
car.
no,
car
I
bed.
didn't have no decor. I know decor. My fault.
Decor.
At least,
Come from me.
at least,
Come
bro.
from-
No,
come
no.
from me
He
again.
said money heist 7 times without correcting himself. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Yeah, no, we didn't have any decoration around the like our
I didn't even
bedroom
have
and
a
stuff.
bed. Talk more of decoration.
Wait, so here was my so like you started off from the floor, you were on the mat, you start from the floor, and as you get to that you get seniority, you
No,
graduate
I
to the
lived
bed.
on the floor
We have suffered in this life,
almost half my life.
and then people wonder why we have back problems at 25.
No.
My
Your
back
own is different.
Yo, I legit didn't sleep. I
Stay
didn't sleep
calm.
on a bed till I was like, what was it, man? I was like maybe 8 or 9.
Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a late
Well-
age.
Yeah.
No, I think I graduated to the bed like around 12.
Yeah. And then we got
Because they have to make sure that you won't wet the bed.
Oh, it wasn't even about that. We just didn't have a bed.
Before you graduate, they have to make sure that you
Why
pass that
are
test.
we laughing at this?
You have to pass the
Oh
test
my
of not
goodness.
wetting the bed. The bed is very important. You can't do
Ah.
anything on that.
We're really laughing at our pains. But
Bruh.
nah, it built character. I don't care. It built
That's
character.
I mean, I guess West African life.
Yeah.
You laugh at your pain. I mean, you cry.
See,
Are you going to cry?
in this life, if you don't laugh, you
here's
cry,
the thing.
man.
You don't even know that because that's a life you've
Right. You
known.
don't even know if that was a
You
pain.
don't even know that
Right.
it's a pain or
Right.
it's a bad thing. Like it wasn't until we moved to the better part of Lagos and we started seeing people with like big ass houses and just I was like, wow, this
Do
is
you
life.
think that's a hindrance to, I guess, Africa moving on to the next step and trying to basically succeed in a more westernized world? Did I say that right?
In some
The
ways.
hindrance? So in the
Because I
sense
feel
that-
like I remember a story of one of the Mandem. I'm not gonna disclose his identity, of course.
So it doesn't turn to yam.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna disclose his identity because I mean maybe he wants to come and share his story himself. But I remember that one of the things that he talked about was that when he came to the States, one of the things that he noticed was that the light was on constantly. Constantly. And he basically went through the process of testing how consistent the current is by basically turning on the iron and just keeping it on for a little bit just to see
Turning
if
on
it would
what?
turn on. The iron.
Oh yeah.
Just to see if it would basically go off.
Yeah, if it was
Because
overcharged or
if you have
whatever.
back home, if you iron your clothes, and
You don't
have
even use
generator,
iron, you
a
use,
light,
charcoal.
Yeah, you don't. So
You use the you don't have you never used the charcoal iron?
You know, okay, we didn't have an iron first. so what we did, because my parents had the bed, so we would literally put our clothes like between
The bed and
you know,
the
we put it between the beds.
we have suffered in this life.
You do it overnight. That it'll be,
They will come out
it'll come out
straight.
straight.
Oh God.
All you have to do is thank God for life because the things we've done.
The
Jeez.
things we've been through. Lord
Jeez.
have mercy.
No, but I do believe that is
Because visualization it's a powerful thing. So
Yeah.
if you're capable of visualizing
Of seeing
something
it.
that you want and see it, maybe you'll actually go out of your way to try and basically hunt for it,
yeah.
hustle for it, and make it happen.
But
But,
some
if you
peop-
don't see it, bro,
Mhm.
can I fault you?
Some people have never seen beyond what they presently live in. Like, there are people that are living in like really horrible conditions,
Oh,
but to
man.
them, that's life.
yeah.
They've not seen anything better. They've not seen anything more.
And guess what? Regardless of how bad it is, they're gonna make sure that they're comfortable within the bad and make it happen.
Yeah. So that's why I mean, to be honest, I
don't-
don't really think it's every country that has to be westernized. I think some countries are just
Why so?
no. I think some. Okay, I guess it's what you're but
I'm
if
actually
you
gonna
say
look up
that-
the definition.
Yeah, but if you say that, okay, if from your perspective, someone is suffering, but to them, life is just normal. They're fine.
So I mean, like,
but
you see, here's the thing, like, if them being fine with like drinking water that's not clean, just because they don't know any
Oh.
better, you see, that's
I
that's
mean,
a problem.
no, I mean that's a quality of life issue.
Yeah, so
But
like I guess for
there's-
me, that's what I think. Like raising the quality of life. Like okay, at least good water, good road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
mean that
electricity,
those
you know,
are the baseline.
hospital.
That's
Those are the-
that's
yeah, of
important.
You see, like a lot of these places that we say they're fine with certain things, they don't necessarily have those things,
That is
and they're
true.
still fine with it. Because that's just like if you're going to the hospital,
Based
you
on
have
their
to go
image,
to the city.
yeah.
You know.
Right.
But I mean, looking back at where my grandparents, they used to live in the village. I think they had all the resources. They had water, they had hospitals, they had all that, but they still lived in huts.
Right.
And they would go to the farm to get food. Like literally everything was made from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So to them, they were living a good life. Like they enjoyed going to the farm. They
Yeah.
enjoyed, farming. He enjoyed hunting.
Yeah.
And like to them, they were just living life. They didn't really see themselves as disadvantaged.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until my dad came into the picture. I think he's the oldest of like 7. And then he started going to school and started to see what other kids had. And then he was not coming back to his parents like, hey, like
There's
this
a
is
better
what
way
people are
out.
doing.
Yeah.
And then they finally sent him to the city to go, discover. Yeah. So I'm like, if
It doesn't sound like a big thing, but it's a really, really, really big
Oh
thing,
yeah,
bro.
I mean back then,
a
yeah, you
huge
send
thing,
your
man.
kid to the city.
But I think some people are. I mean, they might seem like they're less privileged than you because they don't have access to technology.
Right.
But to them, I don't think they would feel like they need
Yep.
to have that access.
in their position where they are.
Yeah, I think the bare minimum is just to make sure that the quality of life is good. They have access to resources, like for survival.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that should be it. Not every.
We also have to understand that there's classes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if within my small village, I'm like, for example, the head honcho, which Victor seems to not know what
You
it
never
is.
explained that anyway, so
The top dog.
head honcho.
Sure.
Where does that come from?
You gotta do your Googles, bruv.
Google is gonna tell me where honcho comes from.
Yeah, it will.
Correct.
Wait, you're the person that is multi-ethnic. You know French, you know Spanish, you know Portuguese. And you don't know what head honcho is. Head is English. Honcho is Spanish.
honcho is Spanish.
I
Are
think
you
so.
sure?
I'm just guessing. I don't know. I'm just spilling shit out of my
It's
ass.
funny.
But I mean, you have social ranks, of course, and if within your social rank you basically are comfortable and you are a top person within your social rank, a lot of the times, yeah, comfortability sets in, and you don't want to like actually get out of your way. So
Yeah.
that's one of the things that you also have to battle and endure.
There's one thing I've noticed that when you tend to pull people out of that kind of lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they're just confused. They don't really know what to do with themselves. Like, for example,
Oh, yep.
my grandma, she's been pulled out of the village, brought to the city, but literally she does things the exact same way.
Yeah.
Even
mean-
if there's things that have been invented to make your life
Better,
easier.
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
Yeah.
This woman will still pull stones together, firewood to make fire, to
Dang.
cook. When there's a gas stove in the house.
Not even.
No,
we need
the fire doesn't burn right, you know, when it's on the
This is an even better example. There are some people that have dishwashers.
Thank you. I was just about to say that. We need to bring it to common examples. We have people and families that have well-functioning dishwashers.
Yo, I
the
just
dishwasher has never been
I
used.
just started
bro.
using dishwasher like last month.